Do you have occasional moments of doubt? Do you ever question yourself?
I'll say
You don't.
no, I don't.
He is. You talk about fullbacks and you think of sort of at Liverpool with Trent, where they're a little bit different. They're not a normal fullback. You just mentioned what a young fullback would be. More often than not, if a young player comes through, especially at a big club, the easiest position to come through is probably fullback. You did that, I did that. You sort of bed yourself into the game. Because I'm not saying it's an easy position, but you don't have to be spectacular, if you like. But he's spectacular at left back and he looks like almost one of the best players in the Arsenal team. He's going into central midfield, he's receiving the ball on the half turn, he's got Mbappe, Vinny Jr. either side of him. He's taking responsibility, and that's where I go back to football arrogance. And it's not about position. It reminds me a little bit of Bellingham at that age.
I wanted to say to you, was there, with your Brennan Johnson, could have said to them, was there any of them like the physicality you was feeling, oh my gosh, I'm going to be afraid of him, or he's going to be this? Nothing.
Never afraid of no one. I want to go against the best, I want to be the best, so you have to go against the best.
To be the best.
You see in this footballing life, like there's certain times that players do absolutely disrespectful things. Just rude, yeah? And for that reason, we need to talk about Myles Lewis Skelly. You see the way he rocked up in that Champions League quarter-final against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu and dropped a performance like that. It was just rude, yeah? It was disrespectful. The guy was smiling before the game, not even fazed at all. You see, his rise this season has been crazy to witness. He was the highest rated defender across the two legs, and to think he's only 18. See that word generational, yeah? You see that word? It gets thrown around too much. But this guy right here, we're looking at a generational talent. He scores his first senior goal against Man City. He drops the Haaland celebration. He made his England debut, and at the same time, he scores his debut goal. And now he's done this at the Bernabeu, yeah? It's outrageous. And to think he's only 18, what a player. But also to think as well, and this is no disrespect to Ethan Nwaneri, but at the beginning of the season, the focus was on Ethan. Myles made his debut too, but the real focus was on Ethan. When's he gonna have his debut? When's he gonna play instead of Odegaard? Are we gonna play him instead of Odegaard? There was no real focus on Myles. He just steadily done his thing.
He's an amazing guy. He's a really good kid.
Myles, he just
Always humble, just trying to learn from the others, asking questions, not being worried of being judged for asking maybe a stupid question or whatever. But he's always just trying to learn and with a positive attitude, and he also has that.
Myles Lewis Skelly is the only defender to make 15 plus appearances in the Premier League this season and not be dribbled past once. He has the best ground duel win rate of 72.7% of any fullback in Europe's top 5 leagues this season. And yet some areas of the media have misplaced his talent and confidence with a sense of arrogance. However, it is clear to see that the kid is simply confident. And you know what? Why change that? Sometimes it's staggering, the confidence that he plays with. He has gone on a few of his trademark runs so far, holding off top class players as if he's a seasoned pro and not a teenager still in his first few months of his debut season. Yeah, he's redefined the inverted fullback role, combining technical elegance with a robustness, compact physicality and aggression that we have not seen. The fact is, the kid just has big balls. Pause. He's dribbling with arrogance of an elite level player. And you know what? Let's not take that out of him. Let's embrace that. The fact that he has the confidence and the balls to do that. As I've said already, in Myles Lewis Skelly, I see a special talent.